Jaheira! Aww. That's a big rat. Oh my... Wow. Did you see that?
Ah, I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks.
As do I.
He's protected by his steel watch for now. And Orin will have her own defenses, should we choose to play the part of Gortash's bloodhounds. We cannot expect either of the Chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of.
Hey, we didn't make an alliance. We refused it, kind of. Holy shit, the rat was the size of a freaking cat, right? I like Jaheira's accent. It is really cool. It's also interesting that it's the first character we can talk to about the whole doppelganger and camp thing. All the others, no comment. Suspicious. And what do you think of his warning? Of the doppelganger or camp?
It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt. To peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it?
Unfortunately, yes. But you're still, as always, very wise, Jaheira. You don't sound like Orin. Orin doesn't sound very wise. Have you thought any more about how we might find Minsc?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. Nine Fingers Keen.
The guilds. Which we don't know, because we just failed our history check. Sounds like a tavern game.
Oh, to be so innocent. Nine Fingers Keen controls the guild.
I'm a
which in
bastard.
turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
That sounds like a fun encounter. You're wise, Jaheira, you can't be Orin, that's for sure. I mean, I think I have a point. Is something in here? I guess we're camping near a chapel. For whatever reason. Let's drink some wine. Of course, why not? Yeah, it didn't sound very pleasant. Oh, and there's a dusty book in here. This book has all but crumbled to dust, making it impossible to read. Oh well, I guess not.
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
Oh, sounds so done. Oh, Karlach. What was that noise? Anyway, I think we didn't talk to Gale about the city, right?
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
Gale, if Tara wanted to join our camp, I would be so in for that. Well, Let's see if we can talk to Jenna. I think we didn't do that since we're joining our camp.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Okay, you're cooking something up? That sounds innocent. I hope. Alright. Oh. Oh gosh, there's even a steel watcher down here. How about we close this door, quick save, and open the forbidden door. Let's hope there's no one on the other side of the forbidden door. And let's hope they are also going to ignore us. You know what? Let's try not to risk it, so we're just taking Lavender in here. So in case of someone discovering us, we can quickly down a potion. Oh. I guess this is kind of an archive. Ongoing murder investigation. A status update on an ongoing investigation. It details the stark increase in murders in the city, as well as the violence of the new crimes. No leads to the killer have been found. It concludes with a recommendation to keep the public in the dark for as long as possible, or until the killer is brought to justice. Cool. Urgent. Barless resurgence. I think we read that. Oh no, we haven't. The word denied has been written across the report and read. Memorandum for Blaze Portrait via Basilisk Gate. From Gauntlet Develer Fountainhead. Which, if you don't remember the name... I can hear stuff moving around. Which, if you don't remember the name, is the assistant of the very useless investigator Valeria. Subject, Resurgent of Barless Cult. Ma'am, my investigation into Duke Stelmane's death has revealed more than murder. The Duke was paralyzed with a crawler mucus before being stabbed 36 times in ritualistic manner. Her right hand was then removed. The city's murder rate is also at an all-time high, with no discernible pattern to its victims. The last time the city suffered under such killings was during the Barless incident of 1369 DR. I'm not asking for the city to be placed on high alert, nor do I claim to have answers. All I ask for is resources. Give me a small, highly skilled team, and I will bring you the truth of these deaths. If the Barless have returned, we need to be armed and ready, or fear a repeat of history. Yep, but of course it was denied, because, well... Of course she's right. But I guess... Gortash also tries to keep the things under the covers, right? A detailed report on the rise of the Stone Lord. Judging by the targeting of the known guild enterprises and murder of the Steel Watcher noises just like make me anxious, because I'm like, I don't want to be discovered. Judging by the targeting of known guild enterprises and the murder of prolific guild members, it is my professional conclusion that a new player has gained a foothold of the city's underbelly, the Stone Lord. My sources suggest the Nine Fingers and guilds still hold power, but the Stone Lord is pressing aggressively on her territory. This is not a case of petty turf war. This is a fight for the throne in the city's underworld, one that could easily spill out onto the city if ignored. And I guess they're still not doing anything about that. Councilor's Floric sentence. This day, herefore is Floric, former councillor to the fore, arraigned in camera before the High Magistrate, accused, tried, and convicted of treason, sedition, and incitement of unrest, and hereby duly sentenced to be hanged by the neck until death. Thus die all traitors to the state and city of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, sounds like a very fair process. Writ, High Alert. Be warned. Shifts will increase from single to double until the threat of the marching armies of the Absolute is contained. Be wary of citizens behaving in a secretive or overly defiant fashion. Arrest can be made on a minimum of direct evidence if threat is suspected. New security legislation will permit use of detainment as a deterrent to sabotage. Great, Gortash. Slowly building... Oh well. It's just the wing... It's just the wing of the Cambion. Yeah, slowly securing his position as the city's tyrant. Urgent. Rapid increase in reported disappearances. A scathing report on the rapid increase of missing persons cases in the city. This excerpt is from the last place. We can no longer afford to ignore these disappearances or dismiss them as outside the Flaming Fist purview. The people of Rivington and the lower city are just as important as those of nobility. But now that the kidnappers have targeted the Catwell, Oberon, and Lineker Patriarchs, I earnestly request the time and resources to look into this. I know I speak for many of my fellow Flaming Fists when I say that I'm tired of explaining to hysterical civilians that I do not know who took their husbands, their wives, their sisters, their brothers, their children. Or why? Yeah, sounds like they're just really doing an awful job. Orders from Duke Ravengard. From the desk of the Duke. Be warned. The upper city is to be closed off to all coming and going, effective immediately. No quarries will be taken at this time. Strength and security. Duke Alder Ravengard. Yeah, it seems like they're just securing the upper city and the Patriarchs. Great.
Anything of use?
Okay, for this chest we need Astarion. For both chests we need Astarion. I mean, here we go. It's not even considered a crime to take those things. Pike. Another pike. Alright. Okay. Astarion, I need you to steal some things.
Well, hello. Watch the shadows.
I guess that's his response. Well, let's close it. Can't be that hard to lockpick here, right? Nah, 18. We can do this. Ah, that was close. Ooh, nice selection of arrows, which we take, of course. And in here. Also nice. And crumbling file. I wonder what it says. Report. Unknown actor influencing city politics. Do you think it's the Emperor? It has come to our attention that an individual calling themselves the Emperor, a suspected, redacted, has been exerting an undue amount of power over influential actors within the city, including members of the Ducal Council. While there has been no report of nefarious intent, the unofficial and secretive nature of this individual doings has raised the alarm amongst several sources. If this Emperor really is a redacted, we must take swift action to ensure redacted has not become redacted. Do you think they were suspicious about Duke Staymane? Well, Emperor. Okay, just want to get those +1 weapons here. Nice. Another 16. Oh, also another chest. At wares. I hope no one's going to catch us here. And in here, potions. Potions.
All right.
Nice. Right. This door is kind of buggy.
Slug my guts through this hell.
Okay, let's have a look around here. Wait. Evidence chest. So if we would steal and be imprisoned, we would end up here now.
I need a quick word.
Quiet day, mostly. Don't go spoiling it.
The Flaming Fist is always so friendly.
Can I go?
But so far, no one's in here. Ooh, and I think like this you can escape. Yep. Nice. There's really no one here. Curious. Would have expected that they like just throw like almost everyone into prison. Quite fashionable boots. Yeah, we already have nicer boots because they're magic. We can interact with the pit latrine. Do we want to do that? Ew. Ew indeed. Lower city sewers. Great. I want to wash. Oh. Do you think we can maybe ignite those fumes? Let's try it out.
Magic.
Yeah, you indeed. What could go wrong? Okay, cool. It ignites, but it also just stays here. We will find another way
All right.
into
What
the
now?
sewers. Let's try not to worry about it.
At the ready.
Yay. First we climb down there, then we climb up here again. Cool. I don't want to know how we smell.
Don't go looking for trouble.
I'd never.
Very well.
Hello, hello, and all that.
I guess at least she's trying to be nice. But yeah, I would say we looted everything down here, so
Here we go.
up we go. Right. That was the Flaming Fist in here. All we learned is that they are quite incompetent, so hey.
Will be handled after you turn your hand over to the care of the Ducal Council.
Great. And they're already preparing to hang people. Cool. Charming.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers.
Yay. Doesn't sound like you're abusing your power at all. How about you wait until I commit a crime before threatening me?
By then it will be too late. I can't help the dead, but I can warn the living. Stay
Tyranny in a
apart
nutshell.
and obey the law, and you have nothing to fear.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Gay also said something. Mystra is a shrine within the city, located in the Stormshore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me. We definitely have to go there, and I think it's just here, isn't it? Okay, I just have to throw around lots of markers, because otherwise we will miss things.
Brace yourself.
Oh, are you alright?
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Well, unconscious. Can we cure that? Does like a greater restoration do something about that? Any charm, petrification, stun, or curse. I would say neither applies here.
Keep it together.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
Oh, so you punched them because you didn't like their tone? Cool.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
Great. Great job, Flaming Fist.
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer.
Not anymore.
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
I mean, looking at those fists here, maybe she had a weird look. Seems to be enough.
One blow and she drops like she's dead.
Well, maybe she is.
He doesn't really seem bothered by that, right? Oh well.
Don't waste your
Hey, I think this is the Stormshore Tabernacle, so let's have a look. Yep.
Stormshore Tabernacle.
Let's visit a shrine to Mystra.
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Hey there.
Well met, Oathsworn. Your faith may not be orthodox, but it's still welcome here. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Interesting that he just feels that we're a paladin. Who are you?
I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need.
So, what exactly can I do here?
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
Fancy.
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
I just pressed on continue. Elixir of Heroism is always nice if you wanna like succeed on a really hard check. We're also taking the superior healing potions and selling the minor one. And let's have a look at his weapons. Morningstar. I think Morningstar is also two-handed, isn't it? No, I think no one is going to use that. Crusader's Mantle, what does that do? Radiate a holy power that emboldens nearby allies. The weapon attacks do an additional 1d4 damage. But it costs an action again. Reviving Hands. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. When you revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward. It's not the worst. Do we have a designated healer? I think Astarion to some degree, right? Astarion, what kind of... Astarion has the braces of defense. We need them on him. And Shadowheart, when the wearer deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of radiating orb. What was that again? What that was the debuff. Yeah.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea.
My sister's going to Arkansas for 3 months to visit her boyfriend. Have you been before, Juniper? Forget if you're an American or European.
No time to rest.
And the courage to resist.
I mean, 3 months is quite the trip. Hope she's going to enjoy it. I'd say let's have a look at the other cities first, and then let's go for the Mystra one, because, well, obviously that's going to be the most important one. Yeah, maybe Saloon is important for...
Had life turned out differently, I might have been kneeling in prayer here.
You can still do that, Shadowheart. Let's see what happens if we do that, actually.
You feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden upon you. Selûne welcomes you.
Shadowheart reads that which is inscribed upon the altar.
An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. As a moon-bathed cleric, this is your moment to bask in her lunar light and imbue your spirit with her majesty and grace."
Be at peace, Shadowheart. And yeah, you can make offerings, but if I remember correctly, you need to offer a lot to actually get something, so we're not doing that at the moment.
Everything is clear.
Okay. Let's read the other ones. Tyr and Helm. Very lawful gods here. She somehow found herself as millionaire boyfriend. He's flying her out. I mean, sounds very nice to just get like a gifted 3-month stay somewhere half across the world. Tamora, Lady Luck. Read it. A list of oaths and sayings that ought to incur Tamora's blessing, granting the speaker good luck. By Lady Luck's smile, Turntable Tamora, I invoke thee. By the rolling of my dice, please let the results be nice. Oh, I think I have to remember that one. For the next avoiding a net one. Spin, spin, a fickle fate wheel. Lady of the diamond-glittered dice, mistress of good fortune, sovereign of luck, please have mercy on me, for fuck's sake. Nice.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr.
No one has a meaningful connection here to Tyr.
Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution. Your knowledge of religion isn't extensive enough to tell you more.
Damn it. Is that blood? Or just like rubies? Looks like bloody tears. Haha, cheers, you know, cause tear. No, wasn't funny? Oh well. I'm just going to cast guidance on Lavender. Here we go. Before we investigate the next altar.
I must.
Or statue.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant.
I would say from all the gods and deities I know in D&D, Helm is the most lawful. Like, lawful above everything else. Alignment is also like lawful neutral. And yeah. As someone who's usually more chaotic leaning, and especially good leaning, to Helm.
Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Your knowledge of religion tells you nothing more about the worship of Helm.
Lavender's still stupid. Oh well. A plea. Blessed Vicar, I beg your aid in a matter most grave. Some ill-meaning magus has inflicted my household with serious taxes. First, my eldest fell out of a tree and broke his arm. I thought nothing of it at first, but then my youngest broke a front tooth on the corner of her bed frame. Ow, that sounds horrible. What misfortune! I thought when the very next day I myself came down with a sweating fever so severe I could not hold a clay cup without dropping it. Please, Vicar, do what you can, for the grace of Helm, to cure whatever curses plague my home. I cannot take another tragedy. The good wife, Sutton.
Should mind my step.
Okay, Gale. Let's have a look at Mystra.
You see an altar dedicated to Mystra.
It's a nice looking
altar.
altar.
With this idol, I prefer we make it quick. Not sure I'm comfortable catching Mystra's eye, even if it is made of stone.
You don't want to make an offering? A prayer of some kind?
Trust me. It'll take a lot more than a few gold pieces and some fervent thoughts to convince Mystra to break her silence. On my account, at least. Commune with her as you see fit. I've no wish to stand between you and any inspiration she might deign to offer.
He sounds slightly upset though, right? Let's read the words.
Mystra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards, and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Even though you do not follow her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. She is the one true spell at the heart of all spells. The weave could not be in better hands.
Okay, Gale, but I think you want to talk to her, don't you?
Mystra's idol. You're not sure what you expected. After all, she's not deigned to speak with you for some time. If your refusal to detonate the orb did not get her attention, perhaps pursuing the crown will. But until then, it seems you are on your own.
Wasn't there a scene here? I thought there was.
All is ash and
Curious. Am I misremembering? Wasn't there a scene where Gale
Divine protectors of Baldur,
like did more with the statue? Do we have to offer something?
You see an altar dedicated to Mystra.
Let's try it. I don't know, like an arrow of lightning, something worthless.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Oh well.
Can't slow down.
Weird. I really thought something would happen here. Alright. Let's explore some more.
I'll be able to sleep without a decent drink.